Hello and welcome everyone to part 46 of the Sparta Let's Play for Total War Rome 2. We continue during an intern phase from last time we took Petra and Ecbatana back from the Parthians. Now I need in the comments your opinions on whether I really should pursue a Spartan kind of unit mod or limit cap removal mod. Because at the moment I kind of feel that in a way there's almost an interesting reason for the cap being on Spartan units, because it's meant to show that, you know, the actual Spartan units themselves were meant to be elite, limited units that you had to rely on the perioikoi regulars, and you only had like a few elite Spartan troops. And I mean, I don't want to make my armies too overpowered to then just steamroll through the rest of the campaign. I want to try and enjoy the natural challenge that should be there. But maybe I instead should look at bringing in a unit mod that just adds a couple of extra units or a slightly different general. But I know there's quite a few mods out there, and some of you have linked me to them, that seem to bring in these kind of almost godlike extra general units, which people have been saying they're really nice looking, but it does mean that this general on his own kind of steamrolls a whole unit. I know some people wanted me to try out like the Achilles mod and things like that, and that would just be overkill. So I will resolve this in part 47, which will be out on the what date will it be? The 11th of January. So if you guys can let me know in the comments now whether you want me to pursue that or just keep going and, you know, keep using that mix of perioikoi irregulars. The Royal Spartans thing is, having a look at it, the Royal Spartans make sense to be restricted to just generals because they're meant to be, you know, the Royal Bodyguard unit. So having them outside of that actually kind of doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But maybe if there's a really good mod, but also it has to be a mod that is save game compatible, because obviously I don't want to start again at this stage. Or, you know, just a mod that removes the limit. If it can't be a specific one to cap to a certain number of units, then I'll just have one that removes the cap, and then it'll be up to me to kind of respect how many units I want to build outside of the normal cap to not make it so much overkill, basically. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. I'm also using a few new mods. The Ancient Colours mod is back because that's finally been fixed. And I'm using a special effects mod which adds like more richer textures to blood and explosions. There's no arrow or javelin flaming trails yet, but they'll be added in soon. If you want to see them fully in action, go check out my Rome and Iceni parts that went out the other day, part 44 of the Iceni and part 45 of the Rome Let's Play. I'm sure we'll get a battle in this way, you can see them as well. But for full details, check them out, and they're obviously in the description if you want to see more. So these guys got hit a little bit. We're going to try and attack here. Yeah, we're going to attack. Well, I thought this would be a really fun big siege battle to fight, but apparently it's going to be an auto resolve just because there's no one here. And I think it's because I'm just bleeding them dry. They've got nowhere to go. They're just dying. They are straight up dying factions. And we will raise so we can convert this to how we want. Ares Dread is now level 5 in traditions. And what can we add in? Piers of Leonidas. That's what I added in another one previously. So, oh yeah, I want to go for Piers of Leonidas. It's a nice one to have. The general, he can have the general ability, and then in here we're going to build one consecrated ground because, yep, highly doubt that they are the right culture. Let's convert that straight away. And a sacred grove over there. We want to go for Zeus, Shrine of the Gods. Mighty Zeus. So we've got them there, and I think we've been poisoned here, but we can charge into this settlement. Oh dear, oh dear. We're going to fight this one just because the initial garrison army and the reinforcements are pretty darn depleted, but these guys actually have a few troops. So we'll fight this, and I get to see the new blood effects in this because we don't have any guys that can do well. These guys, the Peltas will do the flaming shot, but you'll actually, if I do it, it's quite weird because you just see the flaming animation, as it were, at the end of the javelin, but you don't have any flaming trail behind it yet because they're still being added in. But it's a really nice mod. And I said it's in my collection, which you can subscribe to use all the mods that I'm using if you want. And that's in the description. And have a preemptive sip of victory tea, as per usual. Ah, good tea. And I will have a tea tasting video up soon. Actually, I'm going to announce in a vlog all about that, so keep your eyes peeled for tea tasting. Anyway, what do we got here? Start. Hit the start button. We've got mercenary elephants, which I would love to just steamroll right up. It's a clear path. I'm tempted. I might do it. Perioikoi peltas. That's lovely to hear. Pikes. Chunky blocks. Off formation attack. We're ready to go. Oh, whoops, grouped them too much.
Enemy reinforcements approaching.
And I know you can do like an open group to get these guys all to move, in staying in their formation. I just don't like locking them down sometimes because I just prefer using the the kind of the flexible ones. I know you can easily toggle them in and out. I know that Surreal Beliefs favours the group move, kind of the fixed group technique, or at least you guys have said he does. I just prefer it being more flexible. So we're just going to charge through these guys over here with the elephants, take out all their skirmishers, kill them all, my mighty elephants. So the blood should look a little bit more darker, a little bit more crimson in colour, because I will admit the initial blood effects did look a smidge not as realistic. So let's have a look at like where's a good all the blood's changing on these guys. So it looks a little bit more realistic, I think. Also, you do need to make sure. Oh, we've lost an elephant or two, unless they were taken down to attrition. But you do need to make sure that you have your terrain settings set to extreme if you want to use the mod, because otherwise the blood won't stay on the ground. So if you don't want the blood staying on the ground, you just don't have it at extreme. If you do, make sure it's set to the extreme preset as such. Charging in with all my guys. I don't know where their huge army of reinforcements is coming from. I assume it's from over the other side. I'm waiting to sort of see them, but at the moment my elephants are just having fun. Kind of a mini version of the Moomakil Stomp in my Harad Let's Play. I generally cannot see where all these supposedly extra units are coming from. Oh, we're just gonna form up here. We've got my hoplites forming up in the middle as well. My elephants are capturing the capturing the banner. They're not coming from behind us, are they? Ah, here we go. They're coming up from over here. Go, elephants, go! Kill, kill, kill. Kill, elephants, go! Charge!
The enemy general is dead.
Nice. And then we've got more cavalry forming up over here. So I'm just going to form up to defend this area here. Get my peltas round. More of them round and ready. We'll defend from the back. And my pikes here need to turn back here, or else they're going to be hit by the cavalry. Thankfully they're forming up pretty darn quickly, so they'll stop the enemy getting down here, although they're going to go down a... Nope, not a little side street there. Steady yourselves, men! Because cavalry about to die. Oh. Yeah, they're not going to get through. No, Peltas, don't do that. In fact, yeah, I should probably take these guys off skirmish mode because otherwise it's going to cause me a bit of pain and annoyance, really. Just a few of them there. We're capturing the middle square, which is how we're going to win this battle, probably, because I don't think the enemy's going to come up in time. I'm surprised these guys are still steady. They've lost the majority of their men to my pikes, and they're somehow staying solid. Got more troops. Oh, where are they coming from? Over here. Elephants, go, 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 because you've got javelin men coming up. Just storm through them, elephants. Go, go, go. I could well lose my elephants here. Here comes the rest of the reinforcements. Stampede!
The enemy general is dead.
May be able to just do a huge, big old rush through here. Yeah, look at, they're all wavering. We just need to push through though to the archers and javelin men down here. I'm just gonna drive them through, which is just not gonna end well for them. Look, there we go. They're all just mass braking. There we go. Just drive the elephants home. We've lost one or two from each unit, but totally worth it. Just trampling them down, and I'm just gonna end the battle there. A decisive victory. That was elephant stomp mode. Massively engaged. And they're all pretty much dead. 946 kills from one of the elephants, 377 from the others. Yeah. Maybe overkill, maybe just a bit, but hey, we're Sparta. We just we take no prisoners and we stomp everyone with elephants. That's what we do. See, if they just had one unit of elephants in 300, totally different thing. Thermopylae, completely different story.
Ready for battle.
Right. Well, Shrine of Zeus, we are not going to really need. You're all part of the same province, we've got the same one, so let's, well, Homestead, where food's fine, so we might as well, to be honest, get consecrated ground anyway, just to speed up the whole process, to be honest. In one of my other Let's Plays, I probably would have maybe looked at building 2 farms, but, yeah. We're probably going to get a rebellion somewhere, because I've raised 2 settlements in a row, and conquest is 100, but that's okay. So we've now taken all these regions down here. We've pushed to the southernmost part of the map in our conquest, and we can now then kind of jump over to the other side and probably come on up, or we can flank round here and try and attack, something like that. We're not at war with these guys, these other these other Egyptian tribes, Eastern tribes, but they're not exactly happy with me, so I could probably destroy them. Anyone happy enough though to take some trade? Hardly anyone's actually green-faced with me bar the RDI. Even these guys are incredibly unfriendly, but they've got the got trade with them. The Ajuri, you've got 20k just come through the old income grapevine. Shrine of Zeus for culture, because it's a lot of this just Eastern culture right now, which is eating us up. Now I'm just going to hold here for the moment. I recruited a general here, the Wings of Pegasus, just to hold Jerusalem as an extra unit, because at the time it was only going to spawn like 1 Spartan youths. So we'll leave him there for now, just as an extra unit to kind of control the garrison there. Let's use her here. Yeah, I've got a good chance of stopping, or well, wounding or assassinating, and it's an opportune failure. Wow. But she's got so much cunning, I love it. No, zeal rather. 13 zeal. She's my elite spy. 75 years old. She probably should like die and retire now. Let's take out this agent if we can. Yeah, we'll go for slaughter. Enemy assassinated. Nice. What about this one? Can she do something here? Concealed blade. we got a good chance to wound. Here, we'll go for a concealed blade. Go for it. Go forth. Oh no, she's wounded. Just a wound. It's a flesh wound. You'll be fine. A few turns, you'll come back. It's okay. And back over here. Right. Persia's now at war with Parthia. They're not taking any crap from them anymore. Right, let's upgrade Temple of Zeus. Upgrade the farm. And where's that Parthian army? Its Parthian army's gone up here. They're just fleeing from my troops that are trying to chase them. And we're just going to force march up to here. But we need to try and just slow them down with a spy. Let's try and intercept orders. That has the best chance of that happening. Leaving him here just to try and boost public order and obviously the conversion rate. Sabotage successful. Oh, wow, I've never seen this before, but we can intercept. Oh yeah, so we can see, well, who do we want to find out about? We can find out about this place here, or somewhere else, which I don't know. Is that an agent, or is that some... That's province capital. Let's go for this one. Ah, so we get to see it, like, appear on the map, and we can see how many... Ah, that's cool. We can see how many men they will have there. Appears through the clouds. I like that. That's cool. Haven't seen that come up before. I always wondered what intercept orders could do. I assumed it would have, you know, a bit more use. It would actually intercept orders, which is incredibly useful. Right, and I have these agents here. Well, they're a bit weak and we need to push in some new units, really. But, we are building a new place to rebuild with. We use his ability there. And I want to kill this dude here. And Slaughter's got the best chance of wounding. Not much chance of critical. But we'll go for it. And there we go, wounded. Winged victory. Lovely. Increase in rank, thought you would. Household. Paragon. And let's come back and have a look at my Heroes of Sparta army in Sparta. Well, first of all we can upgrade the Grove of Nymphs and more public order. So fine on food. Okay, so we've got the 2 Heroes of Sparta, Periodical Hoplites, full citizen cav, and what are these guys? Ugh. Assuming they're Periodical Pikes. Spartan, no, not Spartan Pikes, they're Periodical Pikemen, which is what we need more of. So we'll fill up the army with them. We need some skirmishers though. So let's put in the Periodical Peltas, put 3 of them in. 4 pikes, lots of hoplites, and Heroes of Sparta. That should be a pretty decent mix, and they'll be done in 2 turns. Still not anywhere near that civil war, but obviously I've got that civil war busting army just here. So this one, the Heroes of Sparta. I'm actually going to name this whole legion, or this whole one. Actually, I'm going to call them the Champions of Sparta. With the Heroes of Sparta in there. Oh, and there's not enough room for another A. Okay, so it will have to be the Heroes of Sparta, because there's not enough room. There we go. There they are, the Heroes of Sparta in the Heroes of Sparta army. Should let everybody know that they're coming to attack. And I don't think I've... Oh no, I can spend some money here. I was just literally looking around going, I don't think I can actually spend any money anywhere. Oh, there we go. We can upgrade the Odeon. Can't upgrade the Dry Dock though. No, they're all part of the same one. Okay, well I think then we're good for another end turn. Trying to catch that army up there this time. And, you know, eventually when we restore this army, and we need to bring up another army really, which I don't want to bring this one up because he's holding that area there. So we really need that Heroes of Sparta army over here to control everything. I can take these guys off that and pop them back. Although I should probably check up here because I've abandoned these for quite some time. Growth per turn, why not? Not that we need... Well, actually we do need growth. There's still a place where you can upgrade. They're all fine up here. What about these ones? Pulpa Diva and all that. Nope, that's all fine. God, haven't been back to here for an age. Pella's about to get the Odeon though, which is good. Right, well, oh no. Unassigned skills to pretty much everyone. This is still all in the army. Oh, it's my elephant force. Oh, they did deserve it, to be fair. Soldier, and then Valor. End the turn. Once we finish with Parthia, we will turn on Rome. That is the idea. But by destroying Parthia, we will pretty much come into contact with all the other eastern factions that still remain, like Bactria and what have you. And it will be a perfect point to bring them all down. And now I did stop them, or I slowed them rather. No, I intercepted orders, which I should have checked their effect. I didn't check that. That's what I meant to do. I just got caught up choosing where I was going to intercept the orders from. But it should still have a slow effect. If it was successful, it should have slowed them. It should have given them half movement range, which it looks like it did. They're really going to attack me up there? They're going to take attrition coming through the desert like that? That's just foolish. And they are actually coming through the desert like that. Well, they're boring desert warriors. I'm gonna auto resolve this one. Stab him in the face. Oh, down you go. There's only so many Numidian spearmen that you ever want to fight against, and I think I've kind of just reached my quota. And as well, the reason why I do auto-resolve when I can is because for once in a total war game, and if you're looking for something to praise in Rome 2 and you're struggling to it, the AI auto-resolve is really good. It's actually reasonably accurate. I like the different options that you have because they do make a difference. And different situations will need you to use a balanced, protective or aggressive stance to make the most out of it. Even if you're not going to win the battle at all, it can still really impact on it. And it does a fair amount of damage. The only thing it does tank is your cavalry. It does seem to... It seems to use cavalry in the same way that I use cavalry, recklessly. So, apart from that, it's pretty darn good. Most of the time you won't face... you shouldn't have, unless it's a really big battle that's quite close, which I wouldn't recommend auto-resolving on. I'd fight that myself. Then your cavalry, the majority of the time, they're not going to be completely destroyed, so you'll be able to replenish them anyway. Faction destroyed, household, melee attack for all spear armed. Oh yeah, let's replace that. Let's go for more attack over armor. We've got these rebels, which will just, well, there we go. They're just going to run away. We probably should chase them, but I'm surprised they're not. Well, they're not going to take attrition because they're sort of used to this terrain. Yeah, we're going to take attrition getting up the hill, but auto resolving here. Doesn't matter which stance I use in this case because it's just such a already one thing. That's it. Fall down. What if he's fallen down the slope and then slid down? Kill. And my army needs to get back there. Oh, we lost the elephants in that. Thankfully, we should be able to get some new ones soon when they become available. But yeah, that's what happens. Elephants and cavalry in auto-resolves, they go down. They're the ones that get killed. Thankfully, I've got 2 elephants over here, which are replenishing, and I've got... Actually, no. Did I lose an elephant unit? I can't remember if this one had 2 or not. I think this army only had 19 in anyway. Not sure. I'm sure you guys saw it on the screen when I missed it. You guys can tell me in the description. As you often do, because you guys are incredibly helpful in doing stuff like that. It's very useful. Right, let's build all that stuff there. Right, let's see if we can catch this army up over here. I'm not sure if I can do it in a normal chase. I'm going to move in a normal chase though, because I don't want to have to keep it shifting between the two. And we're going to try and we need to stop them. With intercept orders again, they should be slowed. And this time I'll check the effects of the unit. And we can check the agent, or we can check the settlement again. Let's check the agent. Wherever he is, which actually is not that incredibly useful, I don't think. If I don't know which agent it is, unless it's this guy. I'm not sure. Cannot reinforce. They can only move half the normal range, so that should be useful. I want to catch them so bad. Any chance of being able to get an assassination going on here by hiring assassins? Good chance of wounding with this one. Let's try it. Let's wound you. I don't want to claim you as my own anymore. I just want to kill you. Ah, it's failed. He missed with his stick. Oh, and we've got just about everyone and their friend over here now.
My sword is yours.
You're the weaker one. Let's go for you. Assassinate. Let's try and do this one because it's got a higher critical. And he's been wounded, unfortunately, which is not good. He'll be back, though. We'll leave the rest of them then. We won't risk doing that, seeing as the enemy is quite ready to get their own criticals back. And obviously me hit the critical. Well, not the criticals, that'd be killed. But the negative effect. I'm building some barracks over here so I can actually start recruiting some units. And just looking for things to build now. Library. Another library. Oh, here we go. We'll upgrade. Yeah, we'll upgrade to the Royal Barracks in... actually, no. They're not going to be happy if I do that. Not going to be... Yeah. We won't upgrade there. We need this to go to the next level. Then I can give it another yellow building, an Odeon, and then it'll be happy. Podpadiva, though, we can give it. Skirmishers, mercenary camp. Actually, I haven't looked at this. I probably should look at the mercenary camp to see what units I actually get towards the end. Sparta, 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 Sparta. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Are there any... No, it's just the Perioiko Peltas and the Helot Archers, which is what I've already got, so... Don't think I get any new units anyway. Nope. So I won't bother upgrading that just yet. Actually, let's have a quick look in the encyclopedia at all of Sparta's units. Just because I want to see if there's any I'm missing out, because you guys recently told me about the ambushers in my Iceni Let's Play, and I didn't know about them, or didn't know how to get them. So let's just see if I'm missing any kind of Greek units here. Let's have a quick look. Hero Sparta, I've got them now. And somebody said to unlock more Hero Sparta I need more iron. Could you explain that further, how I get more of them? If I thought the cap was just 2. But perhaps not. No, that is all the units I can get. Anyway, another end turn. I just want to fight that Parthian army. I hope we can catch them. Hope we can catch them, bring them down. Rome, stay away from me. Do not attack me. You're incredibly friendly with me right now, so let's stay friends. Let's not do something we're going to regret. Let's not get drunk. Get into a fight in the pub. Come on, you're bigger than that, Rome. Parthia's moving there, and I'm probably still not going to catch them because they're still in that ruddy force march. But at least now that frees up that army to come and attack Parthia now. We'll move along the coast to attack that Zad settlement. I can't remember the rest of its name, and I'm not going to try butchering it again. It is now Zadland. Well, I'll try and say it properly when we end the turn. I can actually see what it is. Where are they going? Oh, they're attacking me. And you, my friends, get an auto-resolve. I think you are the last of your kind, so after this you will disappear into the ether. Or, you know, sink to Davy Jones' locker. Although it will take a few more centuries for that joke to become relevant. Kill the captives. What's going on up in the Germanic tribes? Ah, the Marcomanni. I hate you. But I'm glad that I killed you in my latest Rome part. If you want to see them dead, go check it out. Civil war erupts. Finally.
The young replace their elders. It is the way of things. Teeth, swords, or lies, all are the weapons of rebellion.
God, I love that little intro. Invasion force lands. Let's check out where the Civil War's gone, though. But we'll see about this. Where's the invasion's landing? Where I've got an army coming down the. And oh, province contested. Must be Sparta, and it has erupted in Sparta. Oh, sweet crap! Oh dear, Ares terror. Oh, that is actual terror. They're all like 16 units strong. Oh, sweet crap. Okay, these guys are actually quite screwed because they can't move anywhere. They have to try and attack Sparta. Oh god, that's my heroes. That's the heroes of Sparta killed in one go. Wow. Okay, we'll have a look at everything in a moment, but we'll gather our bearings. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Spartan Gorussia. So that's obviously my enemies, and that cuts out the use of all of this now. So bye-bye political system that doesn't really work. Thunderbolts of Zeus, right, if only I could see inside you. So I've got these guys here, but the unfortunate thing is, one, I don't have Sparta anymore, and also this army is screwed. I don't think we can force march you away. No, you're just caught absolutely in the wrong place everywhere. Let's fortify your stance then. If anything, that's all we can do with you guys to try and stop the apocalypse occurring. We'll have to hold up at Athens. I don't know if they're going to spread out on the sea and start attacking all these territories. So we will obviously need to pull a few forces back to deal with them, or very quickly rally some new ones. Thankfully, the blame is these guys are still not dead because they've still got some guys here. Well, if it's the last thing I do in this part is to finish these guys off, then I will do it. I just want to make sure they're dead so I can. So I'm not at war with any other. Oh god, they're just out of my range. Seriously, that is so not cool, guys. Actually, let's not. Let's pull back here for now. Well, let's get another barracks built up here. What do we need? A Petra. We probably are going to need some food, actually. That's just crippled our food. So let's just build that just in case food issues occur, because that's the last thing I want now. We can hold here. Now the choice is, do I pull this army back as well? Hey. It's how many armies to pull back and where to pull them back to. So there's this one here. This does have Spartan hoplites in it. I'm going to bring it back. I'm going to leave these guys to hold here. It's not doing well for Gazaka leaving it open like that, but we're going to have to do it. So we're force marching, and it's going to be quicker getting over here, and then we can push up, or we can actually expand here. We'll build a royal barracks up here just in case we need it to recruit more troops later on. Expand the city. And what are we going to do here? Ooh, we've got so many yellow buildings. They're all very happy. Let's get a subterranean aqueduct though. So we're pulling these guys back. Is there somewhere where I can build an army? It would be a good time to build that royal barracks at Nicomedia, but it's going to take 6 turns for that to happen. Thankfully, Pella also has one now. So we are going to raise some new forces. It doesn't matter where I grab these guys from, other families or not. So I'm just going to go from my own families now, just because, why not? You can get 2 Spartan hoplites in here, which that's what I lost on those other armies. So I was going to build back in. We need to go for periodical hoplites. We'll go for 6 hoplites in total. Then it's a pike force of 6. Then we want citizen cavalry, 3 of them. Then we want peltas. And 1 ballista in there for good measure. So 5 turns time we have another army built up at Pella. They can hold there if they storm north. These guys are obviously going to have to hold up here. Thankfully I did have them in place. I'm just kind of upset about these guys. But at least we'll get to see the heroes of Sparta really try and be heroes, because they're having to push back so many. I'm not sure actually if the game can handle that many all attacking at once. It may well crash and die. But we'll find out. That age-old question, can Rome 2 you know, hold off against that many? We shall soon find out. I really want to bring these guys back as well. Because I don't need to keep both armies down here. Ideally, I assume the elephants would probably be quite useful in this situation. So let's force march these guys back up. Let's have a look at how unhappy everyone is. No, they're still incredibly happy, and even if I remove these guys, military presence, yeah, it's not an issue. Can these guys spawn a decent amount here? Yes, they can actually. So we're going to bring back both armies. Bringing back both armies from here as well. This army as well. They're going to spawn a reasonable amount, so we're going to bring these guys back too. Force march out via Alexandria. Here we go. We've got the Greek giant ballista as well with these guys. There we go. So I've got my forces assembling and getting ready to come back. Essentially, normally with previous civil wars, at least my Rome one, I was able to take down 2 to 3 enemy armies with one of my own before I really needed to pull it out of there, or before the worst scenario happened where they died. So let's just end the turn, see what happens, and that's where I'm going to end the part for now. Got current edict from all commerce buildings. Oh, let's go over here then. Let's add a bread and games just to make these guys happier over there. Now end the turn and see what happens. Been waiting for this to happen for so long. I'm quite glad it's happened finally. And I like the Civil War feature. I find it's a nice challenge. Even, you know, if I am just bringing back armies to, you know, attack. It depends what happens now and how far this goes. So as you can see, it seems like the limit for reinforcements is 4 armies, or 3 armies of reinforcements plus the 1 deployed. Technically there's room for a 5th, but I don't know, maybe some of them are away. So I'm technically facing against 8,400 odd with my 2006. I will be fighting defensively. Having a look at those armies, they have Spartan pikemen, Spartan hoplites, Periroikoi hoplites. They have ballista of their own, Greek citizen cavalry rather, and then Peltas. These guys, Athena's faithful, more pikes. Pikes are going to be difficult to bring down. It's the first time, well, bar Macedon early on, I haven't really had to come up against many pike factions. They've all got artillery. These are really nice composed armies. They've got some mercenary African elephants. They're going to cause me a lot of damage. But anyway, we will see this battle against the Spartan rebels next time, part 47. Also, let me know in the comments about Spartan, unit mods or mod caps. Should I continue as I am, or should I look to spice it up a little bit? But I don't want the units to be too overpowering. Ideally balanced, nice. And if you've got any mods to suggest, feel free to email them to me. Link to my emails in the description. Tweet them to me. Link to that's in the description. Facebook them to me. You know where all that stuff is. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Ciao for now.